pick up that foul early. A couple of games ago, she got into foul trouble against Michigan, fouled out.
Clark, oh yeah! Off to a hot start. About a 29-footer from Caitlin Clark to get things going. Limitless range. Won't go for Abby Myers. The transfer from Princeton, who's made a huge impact on Maryland. Clark rattles in another. A long two for Caitlin Clark.
And what you'll see from Caitlin Clark at times is getting the defensive board, and then she can just keep it and fuel their break the other way. They want to push pace as much as possible where they are most dangerous.
Masonis cannot hit. Rebound in the lap of McKenna Warnock. Oh, what a pass! Could not quite hang on. Clark will fire. No. Hear the crowd's anticipation every time the ball is in the hands of Caitlin Clark. It's incredible. That pull-up jumper ripped out for Myers. And here comes Clark for Iowa, an early 7-2 lead. Clark around the back, the kick. Marshall, short.
She's really upped her offensive game as well.
You can see 2Xing her scoring as Clark gets to the bucket again. Caitlin Clark with 7 early points has it going against Maryland. Insan wasn't picked up till she was in the paint. Gets it back from 15 and knocks down the elbow J. Big Ten matchup. Number 6 Iowa against number 8 Maryland, a 9-6 lead early on, and Caitlin Clark already with 9 points.
Simply just changing pace. She passed the ball, started cutting through the lane, and then accelerated, and her teammate found her for an easy 2.
You see the last 2 games for Caitlin Clark, just ridiculous numbers.
The defense.
At 3, a little too strong for Alexander. On the floor, Sonato grabs it. Here comes Molly Davis pushing pace. Martin dumps it underneath. Stuelke fights and finishes.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Stuelke's ability to run the floor, get down, catch a tough pass, and then finish with her left.
Stuelke, a local player from Cedar Rapids. Crowd into it. Miller back into the game, lost it. Here comes Clark. The flick ahead to Stuelke. Beautifully done.
There is quite a connection already between the junior and the freshman. Caitlin Clark, ball in her hands, head up. Stuelke once again running the floor, right in stride, catches, finishes. Iowa by 11.
More change than she's probably ever had unexpectedly this offseason with the transfers Maryland dealt with, but oh, what a pass as Clark delivers another dime down the floor.
Defensively, now you know, if Stuelke's on the floor, you better sprint back because she has run hard every single time and has been rewarded with passes, beautiful passes from Caitlin Clark.
Lisa Bluder, her 39th season as a collegiate head coach, 4th most wins among active head coaches. One thing she has really emphasized with her group, and they have taken to, is just how tight they are. What I mean is literally at the end of shoot around, she will grab her group together in a circle on the floor and continue to ask, how tight are you? And bring them closer together, Holly.
Well, it was really cool because they started out around the circle of the Hawkeye right on the floor, and by the end of it, they were all in a tight knot, arms around each other, and their point is, when we're this tight, we are the tightest team. We're doing it for the person to the left and the right. We're fighting for each other out here. And the players we talked to today said that feeling, that circle, that tight-knit spirit drives this team. And Lisa Bluder, I mean, it was a powerful moment to end practice with the team on the floor, shoulder to shoulder, showing just how close this team is.
And this is an Iowa team that has to play with good chemistry. I mean, when they're really good, they're assisting, they're passing to one another, setting each other up defensively. It's not a team that's necessarily going to lock you down one-on-one. They have to have good help side. They have to have that kind of connection to be successful, Holly, on both ends of the floor.
And they have had it thus far. You talk about the way they pass the basketball. They recently got 13 assists in the first quarter of a game against Penn State. A 20-10 lead here The lefty lay is good. Sydney a falter on the finish.
And that time Maryland extended in their 1-2-2 pressure, and as you see Diamond Miller exploding to the basket. Iowa just hasn't had really much difficulty at all with Maryland's deep.
Clark again. Caitlin Clark sizzling. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist already.
Out for the skippy by the suction cup. Tearing through the ear ducts of the oven up. The second number sucks, big letter hairspray. Little vermin worm into the animated words.
Myers gets blocked by Clark out of bounds. It's going to
Do better. I was in the face of the ace of spades. Tell me all you people do is just take. I figure what's the fun and disappointing? I'm D-up ad nauseum, back on the jack of spades. Story all these people do is just hate. My figuring on being and not joining them. D-up ad nauseum.
poke from behind. Stuelke this time showing her wheels on the defensive end.
And already Caitlin Clark coming back in. Lisa Bluder clearly didn't like that last possession offensively, but you can't say enough good things about Stuelke and her potential. This is a freshman, and we've seen her run hard on the offensive end. Look at her, head down, full sprint, saves the layup. Okay, how do you earn more minutes on the floor by playing like that?
Not too far away from Iowa City. Coach Freeze with a ton of family and friends in attendance tonight. Oh, again, a falter, able to get right to the rim.
The one possession Caitlin Clark wasn't on the floor, things apart offensively for Iowa.
They look easy again?
They looked easy again.
26-16, Iowa in front. Sellers, nice look inside, and the easy finish for Alexander. Shot clock turned off. Clark facing some pressure in the backcourt. Breaks it easily. Warnock says, all right, I'll take the layup, plus the foul. No need to wait for a final shot when you're given the free bucket.
Iowa has simply been dominant in the paint. They have gotten so many easy looks inside. They've had no problem at all with Maryland's defense so far.
Let's take a look, Rebecca.
Oh, here we go. This one's close up.
Now, just considered a basketball play. Had they come back with something, it would have been an intentional foul. But that was not observed.
Yeah.
Either live or on replay.
Right.
It remained unobserved.
Caitlin Clark certainly came to play first quarter. We've seen it from outside. She's got 11 points, 5 of 6, unselfish with the ball as well. There she goes.